Protecting your family this morning, and by protecting your family, I mean saving your sanity. All right, the kids are back to school, and that means the peer pressure is on. And I'm not talking about kids. You know what I'm talking about, parents. The pressure to live up to the standards set by Pinterest crazy moms who pull off all kinds of things. You know, you turn a school photo into a year-long photo essay. You turn a cupcake into a work of art. And then, of course, there's the rest of us who create nothing but Pinterest fails. A Nashville mommy blogger has a post about this, and it's a huge hit right now. Her take on the Pinterest pressure and why she says it's time to back off a little. Okay, it's back to school time. You know what that means. It's time for projects for school, and that means Pinterest. And this morning joining us is Lindsay Ferrier. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
She's a mom blogger. She's got Suburban Turmoil, and you have a recent post about back to school and Pinterest and how sometimes they just don't mix.
That's right. That's right. Because when we were kids, of course, we just went back to school. Our moms bought school supplies and a few items of clothing because the weather was starting to turn colder.
Yes.
And then we were done. We went back to school. But now there's Pinterest and there's Facebook, and you can't really send your kids back to school without checking both of them and feeling very inadequate.
I know. I will tell you. I'm on Pinterest, and I've seen what you're talking about. You're cracking me up on this blog, though, because you are saying what a lot of other moms and dads, for that matter, feel about Pinterest. Let's check out some of the stuff that you're talking about on your blog right now. The first one that you're calling out is the breakfast recipe ideas for back to school.
Yes, and everything looks extraordinary.
Looks
and
amazing.
Everything looks like it took about 2 hours to make. I don't make anything unless it takes under 5 minutes.
You don't have 2 hours every morning to fix breakfast for your kids?
I don't. Surprisingly, I don't. So these are beautiful ideas, but who's doing that? You know?
Look, I'm with you. Okay, the next thing that we wanted to take a look at, which is also, this is, when you actually look at this and think about it, this is so absurd. It is a back to school photo checklist. Now, it's hard for our viewers to see every little thing on this, but we counted. There are 50 items on here.
Yes, so if you actually go through this entire checklist, I believe you will be at your child's school for the entire day. Because how on earth are you supposed to take 50 different photos? There is a checklist item for back to school shoes, back to school clothes, and then I'm like, what are you actually doing with these photos once you take them?
One of them was to take a picture of your child's name on their school supply.
Right, because that's the one that you frame, right?
Right, in my house, of course. Okay, let's check out the next one that you're talking about on your blog. This cracked me up, all right, because this is a gift for the teacher?
Yes.
How are they supposed to get that?
Very clever and creative, right? You just take an empty soda bottle and cram everything into it that you can possibly find, and then you give it to your brand new teacher, and you let her deal with trying to get it out.
And give her a chainsaw?
Yeah, and I'm sure she just loves you from that moment onward because she has so much time to try to get all of your guts out.
Gold star for you. Okay. I want to say thanks to Lindsay Ferrier for joining us to share what a lot of parents are thinking, right? Check out our blog and our full interview, which has more ridiculously epic Pinterest ideas over at fox17.com.